How much would someone have to pay you to cut your dreadlocks?
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning, babe. Nothing in the water.
So I did a Q&A on yesterday's video. Of course, you guys commented on it, like a billion comments. Just kidding, there was only like 80. But in my eyes, I was like, holy moly donut shop, there's a lot of comments. So let's do this, guys. I'm gonna jump straight into it. No intro, no outro. Just kidding. Hi, I'm Gunther the Great. Welcome back. Good morning. How's you guys' morning going? But besides that, let's hop straight into it. I asked you guys to ask questions on my last video, and you guys did, so thank you. Amen. Congratulations, you made it into the video. Let's do this. And I am doing the good questions that I think are interesting. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself 5 years older and 5 years more better. No, but honestly, my career is gonna be settled in at that point. Probably gonna be having my first kid around that age, and it's just like 5 years is a lot of, especially the time that I'm in right now is gonna be like drastic changes. There's gonna be some drastic changes coming up soon. How do I get congos instantly? You can't really get congos instantly. Those come with time. I have moco. What kind of glasses do you have? I got these from Firmo. They're just like some no brands. Should we really go to college if it doesn't really relate to our career? Is it good just to have an edge? Is it good just to have the No, what? Why can't I say this? Is it good just to have the education? My question for you is, why would it be important to go to college if you're going to college not for your career? Everything should be guided towards your career. If you have a career and you want to do it, like do everything guided towards that. Don't just waste your time on college if it doesn't have to do anything with your career. But if college has something to do with your career, then go to it, you know, if you really need it. And it really all depends on what you're going to school for or what you want to be like as a career. Me, every time I ask someone, I always ask them, what do you want to be when you grow up? Even if they're already like grown up and like aged. I'm always like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because like you still have time to do what you really want to do. So if it doesn't guide you towards your career, then don't do it. What is your real name? My real name, I think I've explained this in the video before. My real name is Swagmaster 20,000,003,000. Everyone knows my real name now. Where do you get most of your clothes? I get all of my clothes. I get most of my clothes from H&M, mostly H&M. I like their stuff because it's like really, like the price is good and the price is right. Whose man's am I? Keep pushing towards your goals, bro. Hard work pays off. But if you could join any NBA team, what team would you join? Me personally, I'd be down to play with Steph Curry. So sign me up for the Warriors, man. I'm going to Golden State next year. Give me a hat. What made you decide to give your life to Christ? And what do you do when a bunch of girls are throwing themselves at you? What made me decide to live for Christ? Like honestly, why wouldn't I live for him? I don't live for him because like he told me to, or I don't do it because of like something someone said. I did it because what he did and who he is. He honestly saved us from death, from our sins, because sin brings death, and he saved us from our sins, and he got the keys to hell and death. Took that away. We don't have to do that anymore. So like that's why of course I live for him completely, because like he's done so much for us already. Just to like that quick moment. When was the last time you skated? I skated that one video when me and Chandler had a game of skate. It wasn't that long ago, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Will you ever dye your dreads? Now I haven't got this question in a really long time, so I figured I'd bring it back to the Q&A video. So would I ever dye my dreads? At first, if you guys even knew, like I wanted to dye my dreads at the very beginning. I wanted to do like the bleach tips or whatever. And as you guys see, like everyone always sees my bleach tips, but my hair was bleached before I even got dreadlocks, so that it's not even, I didn't dye my tips while I had dreads. Will I ever dye them? Not right now, not with the way I'm sitting right now. Like I don't want to dye them right now. But if I did dye them, I would. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't do it like anytime soon. Have you ever been to the UK? Love your videos, bro. Keep striving in this channel. Thanks so much for loving the channel, and I will keep striving because you know the boy's going in. Have I ever been to the UK? No, I've never been out of the United States, but coming soon to coming soon to theaters near you, I'll be out of the States. Have you ever been to Chicago, Illinois? No, I have not. Like honestly, there's so many places that I need to travel. If you were given an opportunity to travel anywhere on earth for free, where would you go and why? I read this comment last night. I read this comment last night, and I was like, yo, if I could be anywhere, honestly, my decision last night was Toronto because it's in Canada, and Canada just seems beast, and I'm pretty sure Canada is really nice around this time of the year. So, I don't know. I really want to visit Canada real soon. Canada seemed like the right place to be yesterday and this morning. LOL, will you and Chen ever make I understand. Grammar's not the best thing for me either. Will you and Chen ever make a video playing one-on-one on basketball? Yes, I'm so down for that because I'm pretty sure I would win, but we'll see how that goes when it comes down to it. That's actually a really good idea. We're gonna be doing that real soon. I don't have a question. I just want to be in the vlog, bro. I always watch your videos and I'm growing my Cheetos. He calls his dreads his Cheetos. Alright, bro, you deserve it. Cheeto. Keep growing your Cheetos, man. If I could be any animal, what would I be? I would be a lion because lions are just beasts. Have you seen how a lion looks? They're just like the king of the jungle, bro. And then what's my favorite sports team? I honestly do not watch sports. My last team was an NBA team and I liked the Nuggets, but I don't even watch basketball anymore. I could say I like Golden State. They're like the only ones I've seen this season, so I'll say Golden State. What color dreads do you think to be the best to dye them? If I were to dye my tips. I don't know, I think just natural, not natural, but like the blonde color, like a platinum tip would be dope. What is your length of your dreadlocks? I have not measured my hair. Like honestly, it's crazy because like I'll just randomly pull my hair down and it's way longer than it used to be. Of course it is, but because now it goes under my chin. But, and then their second question was very serious. And I'm talking like super duper fragilistic espialidocious serious, bree. How much would someone have to pay you to cut your dreadlocks? How much do you guys want to pay me? Comment down below and I'll take the highest bid and then these things are coming straight off. What if I actually did that though? What is your biggest pet peeve when you're in a relationship? I was reading this question last night too and like I really can't think of a pet peeve. Like obviously they're just like the normal things like what girls shouldn't do when they're in a relationship with a guy, you know? I guess we'll just base it off of that. I guess the biggest pet peeve, what was with me when I was in a relationship, the biggest thing that bothered me is when my girlfriend cussed. I hated that. How did your mom feel when you started vlogging? I started vlogging after I moved out of my house. So like she got to see my every single day life. So she was kind of cool with it. So she's pretty much watching me right now. Hi mom. Hi, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in like always. Love you mom. Huge fan from London. Have you ever been called names growing up or teased for the color of your skin? So like the color of my skin, I'm just like, I'm Moco Frap. So no one really made fun of me besides Chandler. He used to call me Yellow. Freaking Chandler! Are you nervous to go to the Bay Area? Why would I be nervous? The Bay Area is San Francisco. I'm actually not going to San Francisco anymore. You know how I told you like I really didn't want to go, but like I was still happy to go because it was going to be fun and be a good time. But I'm actually not going anymore. I wasn't really nervous, but I don't know why I would be nervous. Do you have a P.O. box? I really want to get a P.O. box because like people always want to send me stuff, but like I don't want to keep giving up my address. Like I have to super duper magically I have to like trust you 100% with my address because like this is just like an apartment. I'm not gonna live here forever. So like as long as you don't come stalk me, but I don't give that out. But I do need a P.O. box, that's for sure. But that's coming soon as well. But after like more people want to send me stuff. Are you seeing someone? And also, was dyeing your hair blonde a phase for you? It wasn't a phase, it was a bet. So like if you guys ever see my tips, it's because I did it out of a bet. Like me and my friend did it when I was like 19 or 18. It wasn't even that long ago. I was 19 and then I dyed my whole afro blonde and I looked goofy. I looked like Doc off of Back to the Future. Are you seeing anyone? Don't tell anybody. But there's this beautiful girl and I read the Bible with her a lot. So that's cool. Just act like I didn't tell you that though. Okay, if you met the girl of your dreams, would you marry her on the spot? And why are you sleeping on just a mattress? I would not marry her right on the spot because like I want to get to know her, of course, like in her brain and her heart and everything. Because you can't just like learn that straight off of sight. I don't think you can. But why am I sleeping on just a mattress? I think it's comfortable because like when I go into my bed, I want to do like a double front flip, cartwheel, back flip into my bed so that I can go straight to sleep. What's your favorite number? 7, because 7 is the completion number. How tall is Dune? I think he's like 5'9". How old are you and what's your full name? I just turned... My birthday's coming up. I'm about to be 18, so I didn't get a vote today. That kind of sucked. And what's my full name? My full name is Swagmaster 20 Million, Youngblood Allen Brown Eatman. What are your plans for the future besides YouTube? I plan to rule the world. I'm just playing. YouTube is definitely in the future for a really long time. So if you ever see a title that says I quit, it's not about YouTube. It might be, I don't know. But Like everyone always thinks I clickbait them, but I don't know. I don't understand the whole clickbait process. But what are my plans for the future? I am definitely gonna be starting my company, filmmaking, and just like have a business and run a business, be a business owner. I mean, it's a long story, but you'll understand in the future when you guys stick around with YouTube and see how my life goes. Hey Gunther, it's Huber, pronounced Huggabear. That's how it's spelled, bro. I'm just kidding. It's Huber. I wonder, did you ever have a Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh phase growing up, or any other fad? Yes, I did. I wasn't super into Pokemon, but I was into Dragon Ball Z. Or I was into Pokemon just a little bit, but I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh and Dragon Ball Z. Even though like Dragon Ball Z wasn't like cards, but I was super duper into Dragon Ball Z. Still remember when Gunther wasn't famous, so he used to reply to comments.
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
Yeah, I remember those too. I'm just kidding. I try to reply to everyone's comment, guys, but you have to understand I'm super busy throughout the day. I'm always doing editing. I'm always running around. I'm always making something in the kitchen. I'm always whipping work. I'm always swagging out, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna definitely be better at commenting back, replying to you guys. Will you ever do a live stream? Yes, I would love to. What was your motivation to start vlogs, and how did you know it was a great time to start? I didn't know it was a great time to start. I didn't really even have motivation to start. I just started, and then motivation, and I knew it was the time to start after I started. So that's crazy. And like I was motivated by time. Do you have any advice on people leaving high school and going to college? Make sure in high school is very crucial to find out what you want to do for the rest of your life. So don't wait till it comes to college. Figure it out in high school. See if you need college, and then go out from there. GDG, I just wanted to say you inspire me to become a better person, even though I'm 2 years older. My question is how do you keep from getting tempted, and how do you get closer to God and build your relationship with Him? Do you think it's necessary to go to church every Sunday, or is reading and praying and meditating by yourself good enough? Thanks, brother, I wish. How do you keep from getting tempted, and how do you get closer to God? How do you get closer to God? Go to church. How do you keep from getting tempted? Go to church. When you submit yourself to someone higher than you, like a pastor, he leads you and he guides you. He is like your human shepherd. Do you think it's necessary to go to church? Just like I answered in the previous question, of course. Or is reading, praying, and meditating by yourself good enough? No, the Bible doesn't say that. I mean, of course, you're saved if you don't have to go to church to be saved. But the Bible obviously gives out not perfect ways, but it tells you like how we're supposed to be as Christians. Read Ephesians, bro. Read Ephesians. What is your motivation, and what are you working so hard for? Like honestly, me personally, I do not have to work hard, but I just love working hard. I like getting stuff done. Like getting stuff done is my motivation, I guess I could say. So one of my favorite parts in the Bible is when one of the men hanging on the cross with Jesus is saved at the very end of his life. Gives me so much hope. What's your favorite part in the Bible? That was awesome. That was really cool. Because like he just, like you said, like at the last part of his life, he got saved. But my favorite part of the Bible, it's hard saying, guys. Like it's honestly like every part about it, there's different revelation. There's different parts where like I love even more. There's a lot. And my hair looks goofy especially. I'll say John 3:16. People say it's cliche. Like, of course it's cliche to people who don't understand. But like when you get the fullness of it and like full understanding, like of course I know like all these other parts. I'll tell you a few books that are my favorite. Proverbs, Psalms. All right, Proverbs, Psalms. I like Genesis. I like always going back to Genesis. Revelation is dope because it just tells you what's to come. So there's just like so many different chapters that are, I mean not chapters, but books that are awesome. What do you think about Regular Show in space? If you guys are followers of Regular Show, they just went up into space, and every single episode of the new season, they're outer space. And I'm like, please land back on Earth. But then again, I'm just like, this is cool too, because I'm a big fan of Regular Show. How do you feel about the politics who are running for president? Like honestly, all I can do is pray for them. Like literally. Did I ever think I was gonna get 20k subs? I have 80. Can you watch my vlog? Alright, so he wants me to watch his channel. Did I ever think I was gonna get 20,000 subscribers? I never thought that when I started this channel. I didn't even think it was gonna get the way it was so quick. Like I got 1,000 subscribers I think in like 2 months. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? This is so crazy. Will you be sad if you cut your hair? I usually get sad when I cut my hair. And then I'm like sad until my hair grows back out. So probably. How does your family feel about your hair, and if they didn't like it or it upset them, what would you do about it? So this is my last question. If they didn't like my hair, what would I do about it? I mean, it doesn't matter. Like sometimes family isn't gonna like your stuff, your friends aren't gonna like your stuff, but it doesn't matter what people say. It matters what you think, and that's what matters. Like especially on appearance, like your appearance really doesn't matter. I definitely want to show myself like professionally, kind of, or carry myself. I just want to carry myself in a professional way. Like you don't have to look If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what you look like. You can't be judged on the way you look and how you feel comfortable with yourself. Like me, I feel comfortable with dreadlocks. I like looking messy, but I also like to look professional as well when I'm doing professional things. Like, everything suits itself. That is the end of this Q&A. Thank you guys so much for asking questions. I will do another Q&A in the future, so don't worry if your question wasn't answered. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Matter of fact, have a great day. Peace out. Most importantly, God bless you guys.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning bed.